Hi, diddly ho, friendaloons. It's Rale. It's once again time to Nintendo things. Good morning. It's time for some more Metroid. I hope you all had a better sleep than I did. Now I have to remember where exactly we were because I may or may not have completed my personal save file with 100% this week. Pretty sure we're done with Tower 2. Yeah, we finished Tower 2 and now it's on to the third tower. Yeah, I had to listen to the new Rage of Dust, the new version of Rage of Dust to hype myself up, to wake myself up. Also, the only reason I'm not personally putting Goob into the Goob hole right now is because I'm down to 1.8k, which I need to refresh my stocks of Goob during WBPLW tonight. Okay. Yes. Doesn't that look friendly? Oh god. Now I just had a thought. Samus spends so much time in her suit, do you think it has plumbing? Right. Well, I'm not talking about like, oh, does it stop her from smelling? It's more along the lines of like, is there a poop tube? Yes, that's right. That's what I'm waking you all up to today, is talks about poop tubes and super suits. Tube. I mean, it's something like an IV. It uses the, like, energy stuff that her beam converts enemies into. It's weird. It's fancy Chozo tech. I know when I play Lancer and I play human characters, I always take the Sylph undersuit. Who knows, maybe her suit also includes self-cleaning tech. I mean, it's got all kinds of other weird stuff in it. We have to get the bike certified by taking it out on the test track. So, Hidden Boss, I'm pretty sure that the core suit function maintains the same. Because it never loses its adaptability to absorb new technology. Which is its real strength. We have obtained Yume. So the only annoying thing about the bike is that my controller is vibrating the whole time. Which means I can't set it down or else... Oh wait, because since I'm still holding it, it won't rattle the same way. My controller has a very strong vibration. Okay, we have to boost through the little signal things. Plinium! Robot zoomies! Yes, more goob for the goob hole. On to the next level. Oh, we can skip the little cutscene. Doing that, all it is just a run down the track, which we're gonna do anyways. And it's pretty much more the same. Combat on this thing is really easy. It has a lock-on projectile. Usually it's just a matter of catch up to thing, bap it with the projectile. Oh, and the projectile can multi-lock too. You rude bitch, how dare you? Get back here. Yes. I get the distinct feeling that if Mo were here right now, he'd be talking about Wipeout vibes, because this is definitely, these tracks definitely are some Wipeout vibes with the coloring and the music. I understand why Wipeout doesn't get a lot of new games. I think it got one sometime in the 2010s. But there's a point where you kind of stop running out of ideas for games. It's why they haven't made another, what's the word? Another F-Zero game. Like, the creators have specifically stated that we just don't have any ideas to make a new game, and we're not going to just keep remaking the same old game over and over again. This is one of the reasons why, even when they fumble a new game, I still prefer Nintendo's approach. Because in general, they don't really like doing just remake the old game. They like doing, like, actual proper new game and exploring new mechanics. We. Smitey. And again, Nintendo's legal department are dicks. But their actual video game making groups, like their programmers and such, and most of their top level business are still pretty good. Because they promoted from within, and their top level business people tend to be the people who were making video games. Yeah, we did it. Now that looks friendly. Gotta scan everything. I've gotten too used to having double jump. Okay, so the administrative AI was here, and now it's not. Because it had like an AI housing that was hovering here before. We'll check. Yeah, we've scanned those guys. Okay. I get the distinct feeling I'm about to get double jump. I don't remember the order in which I get the upgrades, because I was distinctly not trying to memorize everything as I went through the game on my solo play, so that this would be a little more interesting and not me just knowing exactly what I'm doing every time. I have a general idea so that I'm not going to be wandering around randomly hoping I find the right thing. Because I did that a little bit on my own save profile. There are a couple sections of the game that can be a little obtuse on what you're supposed to do next. But that's a Metroid game, so, you know. Apply damage directly to the boss. Oh, wait, we're still at the point in the game where missiles are actually feasible. Also, I need to scan him. Thank you, Barry of Chaos, for reminding me to scan the boss just as I remembered to. I do appreciate it. And yes, Zappy Ball. Ow. There's little Zappy Zaps. Ow. You rude bitch! How dare! It comboed me! Okay, so confirm. New difficulty, new attacks. Because I know for a fact it didn't do that on the first playthrough. And I was playing through on casual. That was the other thing I was doing with that. I was playing on casual so that this would be different by virtue of, you know, difficulty change. So they changed the difficulty by adding new attacks. The actual, like, damage and stuff isn't higher. They did actual good difficulty changes. No. Oh, come on! There we go. Oh, the morph ball bomb gets me out of that. No. There we go. That helps immensely, actually. Oh! Lightning sword! Oh! Eat shit, nerd! Oh, I might die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Nope, there it is. Bollocks. I was right there, too. I need to remember to use missiles to enhance DPS for this. Alright. Round 2, motherfucker. Let's go! We can skip the cutscene. Nope. Stop pointing your little biddly bops away from me and let me shoot you. Me? You don't care for snow, Night Owl? Are you having to shovel 1,000 pounds of white bullshit? You rude bitch. Now. Ooh, big up, big health, big health, big health. Come here, you. Keep forgetting I don't have a double jump, like an idiot. Oh, roll away! At least the big damage from that attack set seems to be from doing the big bomb attack on me after he stunned me. I can Ow, that's a wall. Nope, out of missiles. Guns only. Sun's out, guns out. Alright, now we got 2 more missiles. Like 10 more missiles. Eat shit. Ah, dang it, I didn't dodge it that time. Please cease your profanity. Oh, bullcrap, I dodged that. I swear. Okay. Okay, the trick is, it does start tracking after it gets a certain distance. Eat shit, nerd! Surrender unto me, your fancy robot tick! Okay, so the trick is just to maintain a middle distance so that it can't trigger the tracking before you, right after you dodge it. Ow. Please die. Yeah! Oh yeah, the compacted slush as a base layer is always the worst. Ugh. Oh, hey, look, double jump. Boots. With the fur. With the fur! But not just any boots. Psychic boots. This is one of my few complaints about this game. The naming of the items is, by and large, psychic version of previous Samus equipment. So psychic boots, psychic morph ball bomb, psychic beam. Which, yeah, isn't very inspired, name-wise. Bonks. Now we can double jump, yee! Ah, sweet double jump. Oh, wait. Okay, don't have to rescan any of these. You don't. Look into the light! Also, good morning, Cassius. Good morning to everybody, in general. I hope you're all having a beautiful time. We found a psychic key. Specifically, psychic teleporter key. So, for those who weren't here last time, or forgot, Samus and a couple of Federation peoples have been teleported by a random alien artifact to that alien's planet. It's completely uncharted. And so we're trying to get home. The aliens, in a crisis over their planet getting, their whole race getting murderized, built a giant teleporter that could take us home, but runs into the problem of they locked it down with 5 keys so that only the person it was meant for could use it. So our goal is to collect the psychic teleporter keys so that we can go home. Robot bugs! Oh boy! Nope, not what I wanted. Yeah, they got us here so we could go home on their terms, yes. Specifically with record of them and their history so that their race would not, be completely lost to time. I mean, they were into psychic bikes because the bike was their first big mechanical invention. believe yes. Yay! Missiles! I mean, in all reality, a lot of Metroid plots could be Star Trek plots. It's just a difference in vibes more than anything else. Oh, wait. This has big gun. Cease your profanity. Oh, yeah, I remember now. That's not what I need. With our fancy new jump. Yeah. So yeah, this area was all about the mobility upgrades. We got the bike, we got the double jump. Hidden Boss, it is pretty much all powers we've seen before, but different takes on them. So they've been modified by the psychic part of it, so most of them do things that they didn't quite do before. For instance, the Morph Ball Bomb you can now charge into having moat properties where it'll hover in the air, and then you can psychically grab it and yeet it at something. Yeah. Here, let me show. So I can hold it, and it pops up in the air like this. And now, I can grab it, and yeet. And it exploded. With the boots, I can now stand on ghosty platforms, beyond just being able to double jump. All right. Alright, so green crystals. You're going to see me doing a lot of this. Green crystals are important, and we are actually going to do a bunch of this right now because we want to get enough green crystals to get, at the very least, the first upgrade from them. Because the first upgrade is one of the most useful in the game. You will immediately understand why I prioritized them upon seeing what that upgrade is. Luckily, the green crystal grind isn't that bad, and once you get to a certain amount of them, it gives you a, Oh wait, I need to make sure to scan these guys.
You found a teleporter key. Congratulations. Looks like there's 3 keys left. Up to you to decide which one to go after first.
See, he chimes in, tells you, oh hey, you found a teleporter key, neat. Don't forget you're supposed to continue doing stuff. But he's generally not a problem. drop what I needed? Yes. Scannables. But yeah, considering the number of people who are grumpy that they included other characters beyond Samus in a Metroid game, just by virtue of it's not the same as it once was, you know, it's supposed to be only Samus sort of thing. Like, you can maintain the lonely vibes. Samus still has the lonely vibes. Yes. Yes, I can. Though I don't have a boost right now, so I need a boost to be able to do it. But I can do the Psychic Akira slide. Well, I can also just do this, but that's not the Akira slide. Give me a moment to get a boost back. We're also going to drive around and grab a couple collectibles I know I can get. Okay, we got boost. Psychic Akira slide! There you go. It is done. Stupid fucking birds. Die! Cease! Nobody likes you. This one, this is the one. Whoop! This fucking shit. This is the only one that does this. And there's a goddamn energy tank inside. I don't remember which one this is. So there are these little shrines. There are, I believe, 9 of these shrines. Yeah, 9 of these shrines throughout this desert area. They include a quick little puzzle. And their upgrades are upgrades to an item we don't have yet. So I'm pretty sure I won't be able to actually do it yet, but we're going to go in here anyways. Yeah, we don't have this one for sure. But, green crystals. So we're trying to get to the little line. You can see that it got like 25, 50, 75%, 100% lines in a little pattern off to the left. We're trying to get to 25% before we go on to the next area. Because we should be able to do that, and the upgrade is that worth it. We rise! Zoom, zoom. These little fruits will restore your boost. Right now we've only got 1 boost charge. We can get more. I believe it's up to 4 if my memory serves. Once you get to like 3 boost charges, you can cycle them easily enough. It's not a non-issue. No more birds. Okay, for those who don't know, Dragon is my little brother. Good morning. So, there's still Metroidvania games. Anybody saying this isn't a Metroidvania has frankly an obnoxiously strict definition of what a Metroidvania game is. These are Metroidvanias. And yes, I am directly sassing Whacker behind his back because he is wrong. Also, enjoy your ad-repellent hat. Refresh the stream so that you won't see ads. Bollocks, we can't do that yet. Oh god. Thank you for the gift stub. Gift subs. Castus. Dear Lord, I cannot English. No, Metroidvania does not have to be 2D. While the traditional ones in the core of the genre are 2D, 3Ds are a thing, including the Metroid Prime games. Yes, it started in 2D, and the core identity is generally 2D. But there are 3D ones, and it's literally in the name of the genre. Come on. Arguably, the only one that you could make a decent argument isn't a Metroidvania type game is Metroid Pinball. And the only reason I can't argue that one is because I have not played Metroid Pinball. But I would not put it past them to have made Metroid Pinball a Metroidvania. We will ask Ninja Turtle later on during his stream. Oh god, more gift subs. Castus Y. It's Christmas time. Save your cash monies for yourself. Buy yourself nice things. Hidden Boss, I do not have the pinball game. They must be that. How are we doing on unlocks? Not there yet. Do we see? Okay, no, we didn't. Yeah. There are a few Metroid games that just are dang near impossible to play at this point. Man, I am not doing a full Metroid replay through. That's Ninja Turtle's shtick right now. His streams are right after mine, so... In fact, he's playing Metroid 1 right now. Or Metroid Prime 1. He beat Metroid 1. I have actually never played a Ninja Gaiden game. Mostly because I don't generally care for games that are difficult just for the sake of being difficult. I understand the joy of conquering a challenge that some people get. Like, I get that. It ain't for me. I play video games to relax and have a good time. And games that are going to try to rage bait me are not stuff I want to do. is funny because I play a lot of Battlefield, but Battlefield allows me to shut my brain off and apply knife to targets. It's a different kind of relaxation.
If you're not sure where to go next, check the map.
He chimes in once in a while if you've been going around for a bit to make sure, hey, making sure you're okay. Alright. We snob. Yeah. Gee, I see you're driving around, just breaking more rocks. Want to make sure you haven't lost your mind. Indeed. But we need the rock breaky. We need the rock breaky. Its upgrade is too worth it. What are we at? About halfway to what we need. God. This does get easier later in the game because more crystals appear as you progress through the game. So there's not as many crystals as there could be right now. Which is purposely so that you don't end up getting like the 100% upgrade right away, because it would be very unfair to the rest of the game. So, Hidden Boss, yeah, this is a little tedious right now, but it's because I'm kind of doing it a little earlier than you're meant to. Like, you're meant to poke at the green crystals right now, but mostly be focused on moving the plot along while you get more upgrades. And then once you hit a certain point in the plot, more green crystals appear, and it becomes much easier to get this done really fast. And then by the time you're like, oh, I'm down to like the last quarter of the crystals that remain in existence, it gives you a radar to tell you where they are and make it much easier. The effort is 100% worth the reward, at the very least, for the first upgrade. The second one is arguable. The 75% is, like I said, the scanner that lets you find all of them. And the 100, well, not 100%, but 100% of the bar, at least, is somewhat situational, useful for higher difficulties. Also, if green crystals are required for the 100% clear, so we're going to be getting all of them. Could be worse. Could be the golden poo. Yes, it is nowhere near as bad as the Korok seeds. Though, if you have the Switch 2 edition of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the Korok seeds are actually not hard, because you can use the little phone navigator app. Which is actually fun to do. I've been doing a personal playthrough with it. It's also got little lore bits that are unlocked by going to the map areas with it on. Okay, now we gotta find... thingamadigs. Thingamajigs. Those things. Screechy birds. Cease. Watch your profanity. This is just some wreckage. Room. There we go. There's another one of these. Wee. Except we can't go in this one yet. It's locked by a cold lock. We need something that does cold damage. And I ran so far. I know.
Have you checked out the volcano?
See, now it's like, you have been at this for so long. Are you lost, bro? Go to the volcano. Screw it. I think the volcano will trigger more of them, so. Even my patience has limits. I shouldn't say that. My patience obviously has limits. I'm lazy. Bye, Felicia. So at least we got a missile expansion and an energy tank out of this, so. Silver linings. Whee. And yes, contribute goob to the goob hole that we might obtain coloring book. Oop. That's shiny and chrome, and also goob for the goob queen. Alright. It's time for the lava! You lover the lava. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! Through the mountain! Secret, secret tunnel! Ah. If you have less than 2,000 goob, I recommend waiting for the wrestling stream tonight. And, you know, applying a gimbal gamble in order to get more goob that you might donate more. Oh, I love jumpy puzzles over lava death. Truly and verily, these are the greatest and most fun. Aww. Yes, scan the lava flow. We don't know what the lava flow is. Maybe it's psychic lava. Zerg, you may be more right than you think. Okay, can't too diddly with that yet. My assumption that it's just there's a beam signature, or like an energy signature that the doors need, and the beam overloads it. We talked about this before, either during my stream or during Ninja Turtles. But, like, the doors need, like, some sort of energy signature, and the beam blast just overloads them and pops them open. And that's why more durable doors require bigger weapons. You need to shoot it with a pedestrian. Alright. Look at the giant lava factory. No space dwarves, space moths. Balls, 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 balls. Yes, we have been sabotaged. Yes, space moth axolotls. I learned to say the word. Well, now that a fucky's been done to the bridge. Yes, now we can go this way. Robot! I am in danger. Just normal robots. Why do you have so much HP? Please cease. Yeah, some doors you can open with a well-placed kick, some doors take a crowbar. Very similar thought process. That's also why, like, when there's no power to the doors, the overload makes sense because, you know, you can't overload a door that doesn't have power in the first place. Save the game. Rude little bastard. Oh, actual enemy. Annoying little things. Heh. He's in rock mode. Nope. There we go. Oh boy! We. Okay. Cease your profanity. Clear? Okay. Scanning the thingy before I touch it. Fire chip acquired. Galactic Engineer level 4 or higher can modify this chip. Yay! See, that's the thing. One thing I do like that this game does. You don't just magically get tech out of nowhere. Like, some of it you do with the psychic abilities. But some of it is you actually have a tech guy and make use of his ability to, you know, design you upgrades. And I like that. We can't do anything else in this area. So, oh, yeah, that. That too. Apply zoomies. Away. Ugh, mine organs, they betray me. Ugh. And I guess it wasn't the volcano that triggers the additional crystals.
More technology in Flare. Pretty good with machines. Want to bring it back to base camp so I can take a look?
But it does look like more crystals still spawned. Yay. It's gonna tell me to go all the way back to him. Because we got a happy little camp. Yeah, smile. Patchy. Come here, you silly bean. Hey. Chat says hi. Yeah. Meh. Yeah. Cats who yell. Let's absorb the uranium glass. More missiles! And back up, Bo. Get on up. Back up, Bo. Get on up. Alright. Oh, hey, Grievers. Sand Grievers. Too bad. Bye, Felicia. I don't need to fight you. You's a bitch. There's one. The Varmis. Little sand whales. Neum. Not what I wanted. Oh wait, I don't need to go up there to do this. I can just hop right on this one. Beep. 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 What's this one? This one is an electric lock. I forgot this is right here. Where? Patches. Patchy, you'd better not be bothering Mom. Once more. Into the abyss. How are we doing on crystals with what we got in there? Oh, we're actually really close now. No. Shit, now I'm motivated. Nope. One of these things. Spinny robot. Dead spinny robot. That's a grapple spot. I haven't done a lot of exploring on this outside. Yep. Another one. Cease. Be gone. Dude, again? That's only the little connecty desert between the areas. You bitch. There we go. Every little rock helps. Do 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 rock do 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 do. If you have never listened to the version of Roxanne where the only lyric is rock, you should go do so. It's very good. By good, I mean hilarious. We're so close. Fucking birds. There shall be no stream where Patches gets nothing but love and attention the whole time. Mostly because he'll wander off. He'll get a lot of love and attention and he'll wander off. He does stop after a while. He's a very communicative cat, though. He tells when he wants something. Right now, he can smell the pancakes being made from up that are downstairs. So he's like, "Mother, I wish for pancakes." But he cannot have the pancake. Shit. Yep. No, I cannot send those pancakes to you. You will just have to come visit me at some point. Look, if we ever do an Ox meetup, like an Ox convention, I will try to convince Fox to give up her pancake recipe, that we might make them in mass for the people. I haven't banned this one yet. Me. No, because I can't be in this one. How dare! Whoosh. I do not yearn for the mines. They are gulls, which means they are the sand equivalent to seagulls, which means they are rats with wings. It does not matter how many of them I shoot down, there will always be more, and they suck. And barely worth turning into a fine paste. Okay. Pretty sure there's one in this area. Yep. No? Okay. Let's slice this out. There's one. I believe this is one we can go into, maybe, please. Nope, another electric clock one. They'd be desert gulls. The desert of equivalent to seagulls, though. Rats with wings. They're annoying little bastards. Look, my hate for seagulls is well documented at this point. Anybody who thinks seagulls aren't awful little shits that need to be burned has never had to fight a seagull for their lunch. Generally, gulls are very horrible in more urbanized areas where they've got humans are so much around that they've gotten used to them. Night Owl, I'd argue pigeons get a worse rap just by virtue of there being a lot of them. But there was a whole thing of, I don't remember the guy's name, but some dude disliked pigeons and basically did a whole propaganda campaign to ruin the pigeons' fucking PR. In my experience, the worst pigeons will do is poop on your head. Night Owl, what did you do to the pigeon to get it to do that? They're normally scared as crap of people. See, I've seen usually they'll scatter. I don't know, maybe pigeons in New York have changed from when I went there. But most of my experience with pigeon and seagulls is from New York. The challenge cards to fistfights. Yeah, no, whenever I've been to New York, the pigeons leave me alone. It's the fucking seagulls that will throw hands over my goddamn sandwich. Okay, next up, this section of the desert. We you can just not go to Coney Island. We didn't go to Coney Island. We drove by Coney Island once. We didn't go to any sort of little theme park thing. The closest I got to a theme park thing was one of the big wave boat, like this Giant speedy boats. One moment, pancakes are here. Yay, pancakes and bacon.
Tell me which pancake you like better, that thinner one on top or the thick boy on bottom.
Will do. All right. I prefer the thinner love, but I think like an in-between would be best.
I figured.
Neum. Night Owl context, most of my time in New York we actually spend on Long Island. Because this won't dox me because I haven't lived there in a long time and because there's so many people. I am originally from Syosset, is where I was born. Oh, that is a slightly different thing. And that could be the case. It could be that the Long Island pigeons are way less evil. Long Island is a suburban hellscape. Not inaccurate, yeah.
It's because the pigeon saw the rats and said, we're gonna go there. Not that hard. And they have to contend with seagulls. So they got seagulls and rats. Pigeons are just like, whoa. Okay.
I liked Long Island when I've been there. We drove by Billy Joel's house. That was pretty neat. Oh no, a griever, whatever will I do? Bye, Felicia! Fucking Billy Joel. Ah! Alright, Night Owl, why do you hate Billy Joel, of all people? Yeah, no, his catalog is not that large. Well, actually, no. Billy Joel's catalog is that large. It's just they don't, from the looks of it, they don't play enough of his catalog. They just play, as you put, the same 3 to 4 songs. Man. My mother is a big Billy Joel fan. To the point where during one of our visits to New York, we went to see Moving Out. Which, for those who don't know, that is the Broadway play that's all Billy Joel songs. Unfortunately, we did not get to be there one of the nights that he showed up to actually play the songs himself. Never-ending Piano Man. yeah, I can see that. Fucking never... Like, Piano Man's a great song, but I can understand getting tired of it after that many times. This is the one I've already been to. Hello, Dojo. You caught me with a piece of bacon in my mouth. Oh no. Also, you're a first-time chatter. Welcome to WBPL 76, the streaming arm of the Black Pants Legion. We are a variety streaming channel similar to public access television. We have multiple streamers who stream on different slots throughout the week doing various different things. I am Rale. I specifically play Nintendo games. But we have other streamers who will do classic games, racing games. We also have other streamers who will do things like writing, or art, or painting minis, cooking. Once in a while there's even a knitting stream. Zerg, you need to look closer at the image. I am not a rooster. I am a slime creature, pretending to be a chicken. And then there's Whacker. Whacker is one of our co-hosts. He doesn't stream anything himself at the moment, but he shows up, and Whacker is a good dude. He's easy to make jokes with. He is also old, yes. The fact that the Whacker is old joke took off so much will never stop being funny to me. Because he's not the oldest person in the BPL. To my knowledge, the joke originates from me, him, Andy, and Storm, because out of the 4 of us, he is the oldest. Oh yeah, life catching up and stripping you of being able to be in the Discord is rough. I've actually found it easier to spend time in the Legion since getting a new job, because it helped fix depression. That depends entirely on how long you've been out, but in general, yeah. Also, Cassis, thank you for the gift sub. Oh, 3+ years is a while. I think that would have been about the time I was still in the Ox and hadn't joined the Legion yet. A butterfly! Awesome. Double checking, we didn't. Yeah, we are still a little short.
Hey, what do you got? Looks like a circuit. Seems like there's a chip inside. Okay, let me analyze it. More tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type. Ta-da! Give her a try.
We have obtained Zorg mode. Feel the embrace. So Fire Shot is going to be an excellent example of one of my other small issues with the game. Most of the special shots don't really work with their side effects on bosses. For example, Fire Shot will light small enemies on fire. It will not light bosses on fire for constant DPS. And this disappoints me immensely.
Find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm dying to do more experiments. Burn it all down with fire shot.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything new. Big door. Button. Scannables. Nothing but scannables here tonight. Scannables only. Did it. The beacon is lit! Gondor calls for aid! Okay, scan shot expansion. Yay, more bullet! Okay, now there's a couple upgrades we can pick up while we're here. Now that we've got fire shot.
Well, hello there, stranger.
Okay, that's already good. This is where we deposit the green crystals. That's why I was trying to wait until I had enough before coming back here. So we could do it all in one trip, but unfortunately not today. And yes, Zerg, if cellular respiration is technically slow combustion, breathing is a prayer to Zorg. Yeah. Brian. I'm thinking good with stuff. So these scans establish a theme, because these are scans of the bosses before they got corrupted by Metroids. And the general shtick is that most of them were actually friendly, or at least, you know, willing to put up with people until a Metroid got them and they went cray-cray. So we have to put down what would have otherwise been a friend. Burn. Let's start a fire. A fire. Let's start a fire. Diddly 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 doodly. I missed that.
I'm an enabler.
My beautiful wife just said I'm an enabler and handed me the lighter over the top of our monitors.
Nothing like pine tree. It's good. It smells awesome.
And now she's lighting a candle.
We lit a fire. But we didn't start the fire. It was chemistry.
The bees, the bees. fire. Whee! Check there's nothing incendiariable. Nope, okay. Back we go. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Dragon, the answer why I wasn't singing that yet was because pancakes. Also, hello, Black Betty. I see you know of the Discord. I'm going to assume you don't need the speech about WBPL 76. Welcome. Enjoy the Ox. 'Tis a silly place.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
No, 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 piss off. Bye. They do not know how to respond to ball. Okay, maybe that one do. Can't remember which one it's going to be in, so we're just going to do the whole loop. God, just the music, the visual design, everything about this game. It's straight up beautiful. Rude. Huh? More shot. The special shot does require ammo, yes. It has its own ammo bar specific from missiles, and in my experience, I haven't seen it do tick damage against the big bosses. It's somewhat useful against mid-bosses, because it's effective, though less effective than it is to normal units. But generally, shot is you're dealing with large groups of small enemies. Which missiles are frankly just not great against in some, due to low fire rates and only like a mid-level damage, which the shots also have a mid-level damage, so. Right, got it. Yep. Missile expansion required. Yeah, you better run. And now you're on fucking fire! Yeah. The fire shot and thunder shot are of middling use in general. Like the increased DPS. The ice shot is actually really good, because the ability to stop enemies in their tracks entirely is really strong. Even worse, you've seen some of the Grievers do a jump attack at me. If you freeze them in the middle of that, they'll smack on the ground and die instantly from the impact. It is both funny and efficient. Yes, Ice Cube go crack. Alright. Ah yes, jumpy platforms. No. Cease. Luckily, these guys all die in one fire shot. It just takes them a little bit. More missiles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about everything we can get in this area right now. This is the fastest way out. Ow. Stupid fucking vine. And through the door. Oh boy, there's more of these bastards. Feel embrace the Zorg, bitches. Fire! I don't always play a wizard, but when I do, I cast Fireball. Now, speaking of D&D stuff, I had a really good idea for a bard. So, with 5th edition, Bard's whole shtick is they cast magic by creating an art. And while the default on this is to play music, I thought of an alternative. Sand mandalas. So like sand patterns on the ground, so you have a bard who just keeps a bunch of pouches of sand on him and, you know, splashes those around real fast to create spells. Pocket sand! Silvery Barbs is literally pocket sand. Vicious Mockery is just a sand pattern and the symbol of flipping them off. Remove the spooter webs from my presence. Vicious Mockery is just a sand-based dick butt meme. Also, Mo, I did not see that you had joined us. Welcome. Have you had your coffee? Are you going to join me in voice this time?
The most powerful bard in the world is a latte artist.
Oh yeah, Fox thought of one. If you wanted to do like a cooking bard, you could have your bard be a latte artist.
Sandwich artist. Oh gosh. So believing.
Sandwich artist. But no, Bully Snake, you can do patterns real fast with sand. A bardista. One moment. I have caught my cable as I try to adjust my legs to a more comfortable position. Okay, now we have many green crystal. Crystal rain. Some say dry while others feel the pink. So Dojo, this suit is based off Lemoine tech, so it's a little more Lemoine pattern and fits with their architectural style. It definitely could come down to a taste thing. I think it's a pretty good looking suit. My real only complaint about the suits is that there's only 2 suit upgrades, and one of them doesn't even change what it looks like. Well, technically 3. So you do start in the base Various suit. Then you get this one. Then you get an upgrade to this one that is the same. It looks exactly the same. It just lets you go on lava. And then the third one is another big change. I've just made all of Mad Duck's Toaster Crimes into a D&D class. Yes. I am now imagining a bard running around with a toaster. I wouldn't say exactly a Tiberium ripoff. More Tiberium adjacent than an actual ripoff. But lots of stuff has done crystals that mess with people, sort of thing. That's not, you know, exclusive to Tiberium. I swear to God, if that wasn't... That was enough crystals. Neat. We're going back to where once we came right away. Oh wait. They are just little guys, but they will try to murder me.
I want to watch the cat become the happiest cat. Pachinko.
Well, chat, I was wrong. The cat is about to get Pancake. He's right here.
Patchy cat.
Patchy, go to your mother. She has something for you. He has noticed the pancake. Cat has obtained Pancake. Right. Now this is a tricky little hobbit. You see that little bastard up there? Damn it. There we go. Got in. The bomb jump is a little harder to time in this because you have a limit of 3 bombs. And they do not recharge instantly. But worth energy tank. So Dojo, context. Fox makes me pancakes every Sunday because she's wonderful and enjoys cooking and enjoys doing special, once a week pancakes. Normally I actually don't eat breakfast. I grab a protein bar on my way out the door.
Saturday is oatmeal and Sunday is pancakes.
Yes. Saturday we have oatmeal and Sunday we have pancakes. Okay, and now you all can see what the upgrades are that are in these. Specifically, this one's for fire. And we get the charged fire shot. And it can fire fire shots that pierce through things. The problem with this is most stuff does not line up in a straight row. So it's one of those things that's useful in the specific situation that it's going to happen, but that situation is so rare that it barely counts as an actual upgrade. But yes, I am blessed by having a wife who loves cooking. She is blessed by having a husband who loves doing paperwork. I see the numbers on the screen and mine eyes no comfort, like never else. Alright, let's go get this upgrade from the tree. From getting all these green crystals. Noom. Yes, Bully Snake, I am 100% a bureaucrat by trade. Statistics and economics is my degree. Once I finish my bachelor's, I'm going to be trying with my current job to get into the investment side of things. Specifically, investment analyst. Yeet indeed. Transport by yeet. Also, you can tell this was made by insect people because this part. It's like an insect laying an egg. That's imagery you didn't expect to get today, isn't it? Mine organs, they betray me.
Hey, welcome back.
Meow. It's called an ovipositor. Ugh. Bruh. Yeah, no unpleasant sounds indeed. Here we go, this is what we were after. The Psychic Beam upgrade. Psychic Beams now travel faster and are more damaging. Yes! Quite literally, this damage boost is enough that this gun is, for the rest of the game, generally better DPS than throwing missiles at things. And yes, the Power Beam was replaced by Psychic Beam. The big thing with Psychic Beam is being able to do this, the Control Beam. Which lets us drive it. Also to do, is that a Mo?
Oh,
Oh no, it is an Andy. Hello Andy, how are you this fine morning?
God, it's 9? Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Van of the Black Pants Legion.
You're playing the Metroid.
I am indeed.
Wait a minute,
playing
you don't
Metroid.
have 3 fingers. That's void and then...
We have been blessed by the race who created this, so we can override the 3-finger rule.
Ah, yes, the Battletech bird people.
Not bird people, these ones are moth people.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
This is a... You know, I kind of want Will's perspective on this form of travel.
Look at me get
Oh,
ovipositor.
the Donkey Kong method.
Yeah, no. Though, watch how it drops me on the ground, Andy. And remember, these are insect people.
You have been ovipositated.
Lamb.
Oh, God, in the doorways. Oh, God. This is Alien all over again. No, stop, leave it alone. I really do believe that a lot of sci-fi stuff would be achievable if we could find some way to, like, master kinetic distribution, like you know how in telekinesis and telepathy and all that, the main word is like...
Yeah, the telepart is more manipulating something with your mind. Well,
no, I'm sure tele means, like, from afar, like telephone, you know, right?
oh yeah, definitely. I think you're right. Stuff at a distance.
I guess it is technically telekinetic, even though we assume telekinesis is with the mind, but...
Yeah. But anything that does it manipulates force at a distance.
Yeah. if we can like, I remember tweeting Neil deGrasse Tyson because I was curious about it, and I thought maybe he'd humor me, but he didn't. But could you imagine if there is a way that we could just like trick matter that it has
Okay.
kinetic energy,
Mm-hmm.
or some way project kinetic energy into mass so that it like basically moves the way we want?
Yeah.
Like, you know how there's like wireless electricity, right? That concept. Imagine wireless telekinesis or wireless kinesis.
Yeah, which is telekinesis. That's
Well, I'm gonna
went over
chat.
this, Andy.
Yeah.
It's the definition. You just gave us a definition.
I know. I'm just going to go to chat and see how many people are screaming at me and telling me I'm dumb and all that.
Wonka vision. We'll just hex edit matter. Go fast equals true.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I think that's how warp was going to have like. Imagine how we're going to have to, do warp travel. We're going to have to like put in like warp from axis X, axis Y, axis Z to axis in the entire universe. Like, golly.
I mean, in my sci-fi, that's sort of how one of my teleports work. Is once they have the exact coordinates for a spot in like actual space or relative to another object, then they can teleport there.
Oh yeah.
Basically, once they establish spatial coordinates, they can go there again. But they do have to have actually gotten there for at least once.
So
The
you know
long
how there's
way.
like either wormholes or either teleportation?
Yeah.
Why not both? Why not send the teleportation signal through a wormhole? Because
Yeah.
I mean, sending a signal's got to be a bitch. Like in Star Trek, they got like what, subspace communication?
I do not know enough about Star Trek to be able to tell, huh?
Also, I didn't know she got a mother. This is I
So we got
like
a
this
bike.
open world. I didn't know. Is this Dread?
No, this is Metroid Prime 4. And it's not strictly open world. It's got a big open central area with this desert that connects the other areas together.
You think the devs were playing the Dune release before?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay, yeah, actually, Rale.
Yeah.
Is there a giant worm in the desert?
More of a sand whale than a sandworm, but yes.
Okay. I mean, there has to be, right? If you have a desert planet, there has to be.
Yeah, giant thing that comes out of the
Like
ground.
it's like a
Mostly
law,
I'm annoyed
you
by
know?
the desert gulls.
Going out here grabbing kryptonite.
These little bastards. Sorry, the drift button is the same button as my scan button. I apparently missed this one earlier.
Actually, my favorite form of like space travel is the idea of like basically you have to have two separate dimensions. It's like it's hella hard to get from point A to B in regular space, but
Oh, jump to another dimension and find a
Yeah.
shorter way there.
we can appear anywhere in dimension B, and then from dimension B we can appear anywhere back at dimension A.
So my sci-fi does
It's very
something.
roundabout, but it works.
Yeah. My sci-fi does something similar with using multiple dimensions, but instead of using it for travel, they use it for time dilation. So there's a faction in my sci-fi that has massive, absolutely insane industrial capacity, like replace their whole fleet in a week industrial capacity, but does not have the
exactly.
population to make heavy use of it. because they only ever had one home planet. They eventually left that planet and live on just orbital, well, not even orbital stations. Most of them are out in dark space because they're fully self-sufficient stations. They're basically like Dyson spheres. And then they teleported them out into dark space. But the reason why their industrial capacity is so cracked is because they accessed other dimensions with their teleportation, and they had built mega factories. They sent in drones through to the other dimensions and had them build mega factories. And they would specifically hunt other dimensions that have time dilation from ours. So, like, 1 day here is 100 days there, sort of shtick.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Basically, they hyperbolic time chambered their factories. And then those factories can just teleport material to the other side. This is actually how the night suits work. Which is, power suits for the knights are hooked up to its own massive factory in a time-dilated dimension. And this is why, for instance, the Knight of Flames can immolate an entire planet at once. Because he just teleports in a fuck ton of plasma fire.
The Event Horizon method is basically this. I think it was shit, I keep forgetting. I hate when it's the same problem I keep telling you guys. I forget when I forget people's names and all that when I need to access it. It's that author that Spara loves, the Discworld.
Oh, Terry Pratchett?
Yeah, I think it's his method, if I'm right, where, like, 8 days and, like, isn't it like 8 days, it's like 1 day on Earth is 8 days in hell or something like that, or basically, like, if you travel 1 mile in hell, you'll travel 8 miles in Earth, and I think that's where the original, like, quote unquote, like, hell path.
I don't know. I don't remember that in any of the Pratchett books, but I have not read every single Pratchett
I could be completely and totally wrong and speaking entirely out of my ass, because I know I do that, but I swear there's a story where that originated from, and that's where the idea comes from, like...
Yeah.
Like basically nether travel.
Yeah, I was gonna mention nether travel because Fox has been playing that Minecraft mod set that you gave her.
Oh yeah, is she on our server?
No, the homesteading one that you mentioned.
Oh, homestead. Yeah, that's a very like calm. That looks like a cage.
It's a tram.
Why don't you? Oh, it's a tram. Looks like a trap.
Right?
I was gonna say, why don't you go in there and grab that thing and obviously get like trapped in there? That's a Dead Space tram. No, am I lying? That's like Dead Space ass. God, Stamets, that's a pretty badass armor.
Right?
Never stays the same, does it?
Nope. I mean, some of it, but in this case, it's because this armor's been enhanced by the Lemore and the race here, and they're different, so it's got different aesthetics to it.
Her armor is technically bio armor, right?
Yes.
Like the Guyver?
Sort of like the Guyver, yeah. The big thing is that it's able to adapt and absorb new technology and such.
You know, I'm so sad that the Dead Space universe is pretty much dead.
I mean...
Well, okay, I didn't mean for that pun, but... But then again, I guess if a Lovecraftian horror can last, like, more than 3 or 4 games or movies, and it's not really much as a threat as it is an annoyance, right?
Alright.
Yeah, the microtransactions. I didn't ever do the microtransactions. I didn't see the point in it. I just played it regularly. Like I actually liked the gun building in 3. I actually liked 3, and I know I'm going to get jumped on for that.
No, before I forget, the free games release for Epic Games Store was revealed for what's going to be happening this month. And if I remember correctly, December 31st is Red Dead Redemption 2 for free. So if,
that is a good one.
yeah, if you're like me, you never ended up picking up that game because, life and money and all that jazz. Now's your chance. Well, not now, but later this month is your chance. Also, everything is frozen. Oh boy. Now, like me, the world is a frigid bitch.
This is very Alien-esque too. They did a good job. You know what? Samus and the Xenomorph universe, I think she'd do pretty well.
Oh, she would absolutely beat the pants off of Xenomorph.
Because I'm sure her armor would adapt to be like acid resistance at most.
Yeah,
And I'm sure that...
You know that Ridley is named after Ridley Scott, right?
I know.
Like, the original game was very much designed...
Oh, yeah.
Based on... Honestly, I think this game fits it, too, of being based off of some of the later Alien movies, or at least the second one. And it's not just being alone, because there's other people. You've got Federation people in this game helping you out, too. And now that we've got fire, we can destroy the ice.
I always felt that the Alien series was very much a mama bear. Like...
Yeah.
Ridley is like, get the fuck away from her, you bitch. Like, that's like one of my most favorite sci-fi moments. It's like Mama Bear showing up and no alien's gonna fuck with me. Oh, she has thrusters.
Yeah. Almost all her suits have thrusters on the backpack.
That's true. Ice belt. Those arches... Okay, one, they remind me of the arch in Monster Hunter Wilds, and... the Grinch's, the Grinch's Mount Hump Trumpet, I think?
Mount Strumpet, maybe?
No, it would be Strumpet. That'd be hilarious. I think it's Trumpet. Oh, can you get in there?
We have fire.
Shot expansion acquired.
Yeah, Zerg points out, Samus can't get face hugged.
Yeah, I definitely believe she can't get face hugged. I think that suit's too powerful. Hey, look, a new mount. Owl wolves. You've heard of owl bears, but owl wolves? Imagine a sci-fi movie where, like, there's guys traveling in the snow or something, and then they hear this, and they're like, "Ah, wolves!" And these, like, things like these come out, but they're not like Earth wolves. They're like, they keep saying like animal names, but it's like alien creatures that are very similar to ours, and it turns out like I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like divergence evolution or something like that.
Convergent evolution.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, This is like Arcadian 5's wolf and bear, and this is Salaxis 7's wolf and bear. You know, it's like, you know, the natives just call it that because they're not gonna. Who wants to add like 3 or 4 syllables to something when they're being torn up by it, right?
Yeah. I mean, in all reality, like, evolution works like that because it's effective. There's a reason bears are in so many places, and like the design fucking works. It's very much environmentally based, though. So,
Well,
is
that's
the
like,
region
that's
that they're
like
in
one
makes sense for wolves?
That's like one species on Earth becoming multiple, you know, species of bear. Where this is like something completely like evolutionary from a different planet, just becoming similar. You know. That reminds me. I remember. This is when, like, I think it was Discovery when they do like cool shit. Like they did a whole imaginary documentary, like of the wildlife on what's the ice planet around Jupiter?
Shoot, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
There's an ice world that surrounds Jupiter that they think has like an entire ocean underneath,
Like
and that
Europa.
the water is. Yeah, Europa. They're doing like a mini documentary of like life under Europa. Like the ice is melted because of like super complicated vents, and like they think there's like whales and seal shit and all that down there, and it's like that's cool.
Stupid fucking frost wolves. Eat shit. Feel the embrace of Zorg.
I think at this point it'd be better to have a close combat weapon. Just try spinning. That hell works. They are doing damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to. Yeah.
Oh, lose.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they're big. They're like direwolf. Oh, who's this?
Become a ball in front of several doggos. Yes, I truly have the best plan.
That is actually, I just realized. I'm gonna bet that's an AI system.
Nope. Oh my god. We are low energy now, though.
Aren't you supposed to be able to like pick up their souls and like convert it into like mechanical energy or something?
Yeah, I'd see. Let me get close enough to trigger it. See? I absorbed it. Alright, scan this. Oh, also, for those who haven't seen it, when I come up to this and I blast this, you can see Samus's face in the reflection on the visor. How fucking cool is that? Handy.
Alright, I'm gonna go get coffee.
Ah. Behold, if I walk up, you can see Samus's face from the reflection when I blast this. See?
Oh.
Was that in the first one? Honestly, that's even more impressive in the first one. Elevator. Yeah, it depends on what you shoot it with. Like, with missiles, you'll only see, like, a little bit of blue face sort of thing.
By the way, so you know how like in Minecraft worlds and servers get abandoned?
Yeah. Oh, and a Mo appears.
Oh, it's a Mo. Mo, you're muted.
I forgot about that.
But like, Imagine, like, we land on an alien world, and, like, it's like, oh, where are they? What happened? Like, oh, did they all die off or something? It's like, no, they got bored and fucked off. Or imagine we go to, like, a planet, and there's just, like, nightmare geometry, random towers and shit, and we're like, oh, we're gonna go insane. This is like Lovecraft stuff. It says, no, this is a grief world. Like, and they come here with their super, like, building tools, and they're like, I'm gonna build a 20-mile tower and leave. Lol.
It's just a test bed sandbox. Like, no, that wasn't our stuff. We were just Troy had a new shovel. We were trying it out.
Yeah. I think that's a sci-fi story where, like, humanities were just like a footnote experiment, and then they just left. Uh-oh.
Like, oh shit, we didn't clean the petri dish.
Legendary bounty hunter status. In a place like this, Corporal Uyghur Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we?
Delta Force guy.
On a different planet than Earth. Put your visor back on, asshole.
I mean, I'm sure his suit probably told him it's safe to breathe here.
I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing that could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Okay, question. So he's a grunt?
No, he's a Special Forces sniper.
Okay, one. Is it power armor?
Yes. It's so the Federation power armor is based off Samus's suit, but not as good because it's made with Fed technology instead of being, Chozo core.
Was like, after playing Stars Without Number, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you can always go. I think you could play it, get the rules, basic rules for free. He had like an armor set that felt like it was between like, military grade armor and power armor. It was called assault armor, and it's kind of like, it's basically like what this guy's wearing. It's not like fully powered to where like you're super strength, but it is like very mechanically enhanced and like closed in,
Yeah,
and could be modified to be like space worthy and all that, like heavy armor and all that.
Yeah. At least mechanically enhanced enough to help support itself, so you're not carrying the weight of the armor just by yourself, because that is a lot of weight.
I think that technically is power armor, but when we think of power armor, we think of like, I can flip a car.
Yeah.
By the way, how you doing, Mo?
I'm doing pretty good. Sorry it took me a little longer. I had a lot more snow to shovel off the roof than I thought I had.
Oh no.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't wake up till like fucking 9.
Oh, same here. Saw the stream go off and the dog barked at me and I'm like, oh yeah, Rale's playing.
Yes. It is Sunday morning. I am here.
Sunday morning, la la la. I know that's not how the song goes. So, Mo, can I ask you a question?
What you got, Andy?
What is one of your favorite methods of like near instantaneous or at least faster than normal travel in sci-fi or space? Or if you have a different idea than normal.
Okay. I actually really like, it's not really travel, but quantum entanglement communication.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, so explain that, because all I heard were spaghetti words, and now I want spaghetti and meatballs.
Alright. Take two molecules, get them to be exactly vibrating at each other's pace, and so if one vibrates, the other vibrates at the same pace, no matter where it is in said universe.
Yes.
So you have spot to spot, always, maybe a little lag, accurate communication.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I think it was on Discovery Channel. I heard that and I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
I did that in one of my sci-fi campaigns. They'd have like this giant orb that almost looked like a laser turret, but it was actually just You know, it housed that one. It housed like either that one molecule or just a bunch of molecules or atoms like that, just for communication.
Yep, it's the whole speaking to the camera, or the old telephones that you would see in the UK, where it was actually like a video phone. Like, step into the bell, speak.
I mean, if you use the fucking picture chat, your current phone is a video phone.
Yep.
Yep.
Finish this
I'll
game,
tell
damn
you,
it!
some technology I feel like has jumped on us, and we just kind of brush it aside. It's like, it's technology. It's like, I'm sorry, I came from the age where like a computer, you know. Okay, you know, the tower. My uncle built computers, but my grandfather, when he worked on computers, they took up an entire room, sometimes an entire building, just to do like math shit. And now we have literally. I mean, it should be making us go insane, technically. We have this little black slab of plastic and glass that, like, I could talk to someone across the entire planet instantaneously and look up information of anything I want, almost trustworthily, anywhere, anytime. Like, we got the Library of
Yeah, we have data centers which are basically our own personal libraries of Alexandria.
Yeah. The only thing it doesn't do that the frickin' Star Trek one is it shoots a frickin' laser at it, and to be honest, it's a good thing it does it, because we'd be shooting each other all day.
I thought the phasers were a separate device from the communicators.
I think in Next Generation... Well, no, Next Generation, the communicators were on their chest. You know what? Again, I think I'm talking out of my ass. I'm sorry. I swear...
It's not talking out of your ass, Andy. That's...
I think you're like getting across with the PKE taser from Ghostbusters.
Because I remember there was like a device that was both their communicator and their taser. It was like their Omni tool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Omni tools from Mass Effect are fucking dope.
Yes.
Like, oh god, I want it. Like, if you could have any single item from any sci-fi, Omni tool would be pretty high up on the fucking list.
Mm-hmm.
It's communicator, nano
for?
factory.
I can't wait for, like, I guess technically it's hologram, but like, or hard, I don't know, like, you put your arm up and the little blue screen of hologram stuff comes up and you can, like, push the buttons and such. Data window.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 3D AR.
Yeah.
No, okay,
Yeah, I'm
Cass
still
just
waiting
makes
for
a
people
point.
to do a proper laminate on glasses so I can start doing OLED-fed lenses for folks.
Yeah. Cass just makes
God,
a
I
good
can
point
imagine
of
what this
Omnigel. And specifically Metagel, also.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
God.
medical gel that you like, like someone's wounded, and you pour it on there, and it like.
Yeah, no, Metagel
That's
from
great.
Mass Effect is, like, great. And just Omnigel
You know,
in
that's
general.
what's apparently that's what super glue was supposed to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
for wound closure, yeah.
Yeah, for wound closure, it's really good. Like, the problem is, wound closure isn't the end-all be-all of medical technology.
Oh yeah,
I
you
mean-
just sanitize it.
As someone who's had to pull like shards of super glue dried on my skin off, I don't think I'd want that floating around in my bloodstream.
There's a specific one that's non-toxic to humans.
Yeah. A psychic passcode.
I don't like the idea of being inside. One of these. I wonder if they have a word for this kind of puzzle.
You heard it, folks. Andy, the great outdoorsman.
What?
Mhm. You don't like the idea of being inside, and then you paused, and then I got
Oh no!
distracted with another thought.
It's like the only time I feel comfortable with like people floating in a pot of green gel is when they're being like healed.
Yeah.
Oh, back a tank?
Yeah, like anything else, like, oh, we're transforming him into a biocomputer or something like that. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, no. I am not about that life.
I don't like body horror like that. Brother,
For some reason, I have not been able to find the bloody save room.
Actually, again, I don't remember, but there's a sci-fi
just gonna have to
series
deal
where
with it.
basically, like, humanity is ruled by AI, but instead of mechanical route, we entirely went down to bioengineering route. Like there's not a single human that's actually like what we are today. There's a few that are close to it, but almost every human has either been transformed into like a soldier or piece of a ship or a computer or something. It's horrifying.
I mean, the definition
Scorn?
of human is, in my opinion, very flexible. But
Yeah.
Oh,
And some
Andy, you talking
people
about like the Scorn video game?
It's like Scorn, but it's not Scorn. It's I think it's older than like I think it's from either the 70s or something. But like
Oh.
yeah,
look,
and there are soldiers and stuff. There are people who are starting to rebel and like they'd like to return to what the basic human form was, or at least an idea of it. I don't even know if they have an idea of what. I think it's like basically it's been so many years like they've forgotten, but.
all right.
They basically want to rebel against the AI that wants to consume all life and turn into like biomass.
Psycho lasso acquired. Or psychic lasso.
You've stolen Ferengi technology.
All right. So, unfortunately, it is time for us to go. Real quick, chat. Now is your last chance to put goob in the goob hole for this stream before we'll cycle off, and then you'll have to do a new one for Ninja Turtles stream. But also put your goob in the goob hole. Apply goob. Also, thank you for the follow-up. Rafazi Rafa.
Yes.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Do you lads have anything to say before we go?
They were out there in the winter.
Keep warm.
Yes. All right. As always, everybody, stay safe, be kind both to others and to yourself, and have a beautiful time. Bye, everybody.